Hi guys, this is Valerie over at Say Привет Привет, and today I'm gonna show you and teach you how to be Russian. They're gonna be 10 little things that will help you to understand and learn how to become one if you would ever want to. So let's get started. Number one is don't smile to the strangers and always look serious. People on the streets don't like you going in front of them or towards them and smiling. Like most of the time you will probably hear something like, what the fuck are you looking at, smiling at, and all that stuff. Some people will probably think that you are retarded with some mental illness. So yeah, just be serious, don't try to look happy. Well, I know that sounds weird, but just keep your emotions for yourself, unless of course you're with your friends, with your family, you can laugh, talk, and all that. It just applies to when you are alone in the street. When I first came to America, it was so weird for me that people started to smile at me, to say even hi, because I was like, I don't know this person, why does he say hi, like, is something wrong with me? And then I just got used to it, I understood that it's part of American culture, so I'm fine with it now, but people in Russia, they won't be too fine with you just going and smiling and being too happy, unfortunately. Number two is always dress nicely. No matter where you go, into your job, to your school, to the closest market, to take out the trash, always dress nicely. Girls always put their makeup, put their dresses, heels on. There's even a saying that you never know if you're gonna meet your prince on the white horse when you're taking out the trash. So that's why people always try to look nice. I think this is one of the reasons why it is believed that Russian women are the most beautiful ones, because it's just, they like to take care of themselves, they know how to do that, not just about their appearance and their face, like makeup or something, but the whole thing. Like you go to the gym, you put makeup as well, you put sport clothes, you don't look like you just wake up. Especially when you go into the restaurants and all the cafes, like here in America, people just prefer to wear cozy clothes, the ones they're comfortable in. They don't care too much about what other people will say, but in Russia, people do care. And if you are out and you're wearing some not presentable clothes, people will start to judge you. I know it's not correct, but it's just part of the culture. You can do nothing about that. When someone invites you to the house, always bring something with you. You can't just come inside empty-handed. It can be some sweets, some chocolate, little cake, or if you know that it is a party, you can bring some alcohol like wine, beer, vodka, whatever you're drinking, and people will say thank you to you. Even if a person who invited you told you before that he or she doesn't need anything, still bring something, at least something small. It's just being well-mannered and polite. As well. Next one, still it's connected with being in the house. When you step in, you always have to take off your shoes. There are no family in Russia who will allow you to be in the shoes in their house. They will either provide you with some slippers or something so you don't feel uncomfortable without any shoes, or they have families' houses where they don't wear any slippers so you can just go bare feet or with your socks, and that's okay, but never be in your outside shoes inside the house. It's just impolite. Next point is be hospitable. Especially when you are the one who invited a person, you always have to ask him if he's hungry, if he's thirsty, especially if you know that a person have been out for the whole day and he didn't have a chance to eat, or probably even if he ate it was like long time ago. Always give him or her something to eat. People might refuse in the beginning just for the same reason of being polite, but if you already put the plate in front of them, they will have nothing else to do but to eat what you put. Another thing that is very common in Russia is that most of the talkings are in the kitchen. It's like you're drinking the tea, the coffee, alcohol, whatever you're drinking, and you're talking. And most of the times you're in the kitchen, around the table with some cookies or some sweets or something to snack. I don't know why, but that's like, I can say that it's a tradition. It's just a common thing. Usually people don't go straight to the room or somewhere like inside the house. They just stay in the kitchen and keep talking. They can leave the kitchen when they want to show you or their guests something, like, I don't know, some pictures, something on their computer. But most of the time you're in the kitchen. Unless you're staying over, then you can like move to the room to watch a movie or something. But yeah, that's another cozy tradition, I would say. You should definitely try it. Once you're in Russia, you will understand what I'm talking about. Number 6 is when you're in the public transport or any public space, place, offer a seat to an elder person. Like, it doesn't matter if you're too tired, if you haven't slept for the whole day, they will attack you if you don't offer them a seat. Like, especially when you're like 20, 30 and the person is around 60, they would probably come to you and be like, you're disrespectful, your mom is a bitch, she didn't tell you how to behave, or how to be well married, how to be polite, you don't offer me a seat, you didn't just stand up and ask me if I want to sit. So they will keep going and basically they will never shut up until the moment you leave the bus, so you won't just hear them, but they will still keep talking about you, how bad you are if you don't ask them if they want to sit. So just always offer them a seat and they will be happy. Another point is connected with, again, with old people, specifically crazy Russian old ladies. They can say, let's say you're in the public transport and you're sleeping, so you don't see them. So this lady can come to you and hit you with her bag, and the bag might be heavy and you can't complain or anything. She will just keep hitting you until you stand up and give her the seat. Or, like, I don't know why the old ladies are so crazy that they're doing that. Even if you go to the police to report her, they will be like, okay, whatever, girl, just go and mind your business, we don't care. And people in the bus or wherever you are, they wouldn't care as well, so you're kind of on your own in this situation. Just try not to get near the crazy Russian ladies, old ladies, well, any crazy Russians, because you never know how it might end. Number 8 is food. Some tasty, delicious food that you probably will think that sounds crazy. It's the jellied meat. In Russian it's called холодец. That's just basically any kind of meat, fish, pork, beef, whatever, with some vegetables covered in gelatin. I know that sounds weird and crazy, but it's actually very tasty. So if you get a chance to try it, especially like the one that is made in Russia or homemade, definitely do. You won't regret. I'm pretty sure you will like it. If not, well, at least you will try and you will have an idea of what I'm talking about right now. And number 9 is a very cozy, sweet tradition. In Russia, New Year comes before Christmas, since Russia is an Orthodox country. So our Christmas is on the 7th of January. And New Year, well, same as in the whole world. So people in Russia celebrate New Year instead of Christmas. And we have a big Christmas tree with some presents, with the Santa Claus. Supposedly the presents should appear under the tree exactly at 12 a.m. It's a very cozy tradition, as I said, because you're gathering with all your family, all your friends, it doesn't matter who you want to celebrate it with. You eat, you drink, you stay up all night, you do some fireworks, you build snowmen. People make lots of salads, meats, side dishes, everything just for you to stay fed all the time. Like, usually people gain a couple of pounds or kilograms after New Year celebrations, and it's just so fun during that night. If you ever come to Russia, try to come during the New Year and try to actually feel the atmosphere. Like, go with some friends to the house, to the party where other people are, so you can actually feel the tradition, how it all happens, and you won't be disappointed. And number 10 is the use of vulgar language. Most of the people in Russia, if not all of them, use vulgar language. I don't want to pronounce any of these words, so I will just write down some, like here is in English, here is in Russian, like what do they mean, how to pronounce them. So there is a list for you. I just think that it's not good when a girl pronounces any of these words, like it doesn't look too educated, too well-mannered, too polite. So I try to avoid them as much as possible. But if you want to understand Russian language completely, especially when you're talking to someone in real life, you have to know all these words because they might have a significant meaning in the sentence. So here you go, now you know how to be Russian. If you like this video, click the subscribe button below, leave some comments, I would like to know what you think. Thanks for watching and see you next video. Bye!